Welcome back to Sleeper Barbecue. My name is Lance. Today we're going to do a ceviche and onion. We've got everything pretty much prepped for the most part. Let me get the camera moved and I'll bring you right back. So I did it before with lemon, but we're going to go with the lime juice this time. I'm actually going to put a little bit of lemon in it also. About a quarter cup of chopped onion. I'm using a white onion. A quarter cup of fresh chopped parsley. A teaspoon of salt, some black pepper to taste. I'm using a Butcher's Blend black pepper, which is a coarse grind. Half a cup of a tomato sauce, and I'm got that already opened. A teaspoon of hot sauce. I've got that sitting here on the side. So let's start squeezing some limes. They hold all these limes to create a half of a cup. So I'll do a couple of them here, let you get the idea. Pulp included, in my opinion. And if you're out and about and you pop in a restaurant on a hot, stinking hot day, and they've got this ceviche, like a shrimp, get it, because it is so refreshing. All right, we're gonna bring you back here in a minute. All right, so this recipe is for those like me that's not really a big fan of a raw fish, shrimp, seafood. I'm used to a texture, and this recipe sort of kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So all we're going to do is take our shrimp, and see the water's already boiling, and I'm just going to dump this shrimp in there for just a couple minutes. And the only reason why I'm doing that is that you'll see, you'll start to get, you know, some of that texture that you would be normally used to if you cook shrimp. And the ceviche is the lime juice. It's a process of cooking the citrus from the lime juice, lemon juice, orange juice, whatever you choose to use, or even a combination. Had I had an orange, I probably would have topped it off, to be honest with you, with the orange. Then we're going to put this in the refrigerator, and you're going to want to leave it in the refrigerator for no more than 30 minutes. I mean, 35 minutes isn't going to hurt you, but I would suggest, you know, that you just try and keep it in the 30-minute range. All right, in this bowl here that I've already started, I've got about a half teaspoon of salt, less than a quarter cup of parsley. I chopped up 3/4 of a cup completely, but I'm going to use the rest of the parsley as a garnish once this gets into its final bowl for serving. Also have a 8 ounces of a tomato sauce, and I chose a tomato sauce that has a roasted garlic in it. Let's see, what else have I got in there? The pepper. I'm going to put probably about, you know, probably a good tablespoon of a coarse ground black pepper. Next thing I'm going to put in there, because it goes great with all seafood, is Uncle Steve's Gator Shake. I'm just putting in about a tablespoon again of that. Next thing it calls for is putting a chipotle with an adobo sauce in here. How many? I don't even know. We're gonna, first time I did it, I had it, a little bit left in there. So that's a 1/8 of a cup of chipotles. So let's come back in here a little bit more. Looks like I need more. So that's another 1/8 of a cup. It has been recommended to me by one of my Mexican buddies that when I made this before, I used jarred juice. And it was recommended that I use fresh. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And you don't need to watch all this. We'll bring you back. All right, we got a little more than another half a cup of lemon juice already squeezed again. Don't forget that you have shrimp in the refrigerator. You know, stir them occasionally because you want to make sure that they really stay, they really want to keep, you know, everything covered with some the citrus juice. In this case, it's lime. In this bowl of where we have our chilies and adobo sauce, I'll get it right finally. I'm throwing pulp and everything in here. All right, our shrimp is ready. It's been there about 30 minutes exactly. We're gonna pour all this into the bowl and hope that we don't make a mess. Definitely smell it. Looks good to me. Oh yeah. So let's get our onion, chili, and adobo sauce into here. One thing I would add or want to say also, not so much add, but would like to say, is that if you're going to put this, in other words, if you're making it, you know, hours ahead of time, even an hour, I'd be watching it. But don't make it too far ahead. Should you? Maybe you can make the sauce and everything, but maybe even take the shrimp out of the lemon juice, because the shrimp is going to continue to cook in that lemon juice. So the longer you keep it in that lemon juice, the tougher your shrimp's going to end up. All right, and then we're going to come back and garnish a little bit. There's something about that citrus and a fresh parsley that is so refreshing. The parsley, the peppers, the adobo sauce, the onion, hot sauce. Out of this world. So good. You may got a little heavy-handed with the chilies and adobo, but I'm not complaining. It's got a bite to it, but it's a good taste. All right, there you have it. It's my take on a ceviche. If you don't want that, you know, that raw fish or shrimp texture, you sort of kind of want a texture that you're used to with a steamed shrimp or a cooked shrimp. That's how you're going to get it. I'm Lance from St. Mary's County, Maryland. We hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.